Good morning. Would you join with me in prayer? Holy Lord, you say words we hate hearing, but you never demand anything that you were not willing to live first. Tune our ears to recognize the syllables of love thrumming through the sentences that make us shudder. In the midst of this resurrection season, you remind us that suffering can shift us into a better story. As this body gathers this day, as these commissioners gather, O Lord, grant them wisdom and courage in the midst of this space, and be upon each and every one, both gathered here and in the life of this county, that it may be for your work and your glory, that healing would come upon the land, upon people, that you would bring forth the outpouring of your love in this place and beyond. All of this we lift to you in the name of Jesus.
We also now next for our Pledge of Allegiance, we have United States Naval Veteran Sergeant Kevin Compston, who is also the husband of Dr. Bobby Compston of our Veterans Affairs Group. Thank you for being here, Sergeant.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
May we see? This time I'll entertain a motion to approve minutes number 1207 dated May 1st, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice? Mr. Sherman?
Yes. We have three special orders of business today. The first one will be read by Commissioner Electra Janice for Mental Health Awareness Month. Commissioner Janice.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. A proclamation whereas mental health is essential to one's overall well-being and quality of life, and this should be valued just as highly as physical health. And whereas research from the National Institute of Health confirms that mental and physical health are deeply interconnected, each with the power to affect the other in significant ways. And whereas Washington County Behavioral Health and Developmental Services provides a wide array of person-centered, evidence-based services to support individuals and families in their journey towards healing, stability, and resilience. And whereas estimated 1 in 5 people in the United States will experience a mental health challenge in their lifetime, yet as many as 75% do not seek help due to stigma, fear, and/or feelings of shame. And whereas Washington County is committed to creating a community where mental health is understood, supported, and openly discussed without judgment, ensuring that no one struggles alone. And whereas the Washington County Board of Commissioners, alongside the Department of Human Services leadership, proudly supports the ongoing work of the county's behavioral health and developmental services, professionals, and its dedicated network of providers in raising awareness, increasing care access, and eliminating stigmas. Now therefore it be resolved that we, the Washington County Board of Commissioners, do hereby proclaim May 2025 as Mental Health Awareness Month in Washington County, and call upon government agencies, community organizations, healthcare providers, businesses, and citizens to join in promoting mental health and wellness, supporting those affected by mental health conditions, and treating mental and physical health with equal care and compassion. Mr. Chairman, I move to adopt this 15th day of May 2025 in Washington, PA.
So moved. Or second, sorry.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes. Accepting this proclamation on behalf is Jennifer Scott, Administrator of Behavioral Health and Developmental Service, Mary Jo Hatfield, Mental Health Development Program Director, and Kim Scala, Mental Health Child and Adolescence Director. Adolescence Director.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. I just have one brief announcement before I pass the torch along to another individual. On the back table, you will find a flyer for a mental health awareness color run that we'll be hosting at the Washington Park Stone Pavilion on May the 25th. And we still have opportunities for individuals to register even though it's beyond the deadline. The Color Run is a wonderful, fun event to have, but most importantly, it attracts the attention of the public to a very important matter, which is mental health awareness. Thank you. And I'd like to introduce Jennifer Slaughter.
My name is Jennifer, and today I am here to talk about my mental health recovery journey. Recovery really does happen, and I am living proof of that. I would like to share with you how I got there. I am currently a residential specialist at CRR, which is a mental health group home here in Washington County. I have personally experienced living in the CRR about 15 years ago when my mental health was out of control. I coped with my mental health by cutting myself. My symptoms from my bipolar got out of control. I had trouble taking my medications as prescribed. I thought I could stop taking them, which led to my negative behaviors and led me to being a resident in the CRR. While at the CRR, I received mental health services from AMI. I was in the peer mentoring program and then transitioned into the Certified Peer Specialist program. I also was a member of the Psych Rehab program. Through the help that I received, I was able to graduate from the CRR and begin volunteering at AMI as a social rehab facilitator. I moved into my own place, continued to lean on my peer mentor from AMI, continued my therapy and medication management. I was able to obtain a paid part-time position at AMI as a receptionist. I met my husband. We ended up getting our own place and getting married. I was happy. While working at AMI part-time, I utilized Washington rides to get to and from work. I was motivated to improve my life. Eventually, I was able to purchase my own vehicle, which was such a relief and accomplishment. Throughout this time, I decided because my mental health was stable that I wanted to get off Social Security disability. My supports encouraged me to think about the process and the outcome. I decided to go full-time at AMI, and I did the which gave me the grace period to see if I could manage working full-time. I successfully completed this program and continued working full-time at AMI. I became trained as a peer mentor and was able to give back hope to others that was given to me. Shortly after this, I was able to go to the Certified Peer Specialist training and become a CPS. Although I love being a CPS, my heart guided me to get a job at the CRR. I wanted to give back to the community in the same meaningful way I had once been supported. After several months of working at the CRR, I was chosen to become a lead staff. While being a lead staff, I learned how to hold myself accountable and others as well. I was held to a new standard which pushed me even further in my recovery journey. Being a leader in mental health communities was such an honor to me because previously I was a recipient of services. AMI stayed close to my heart through all of this, and I ended up going back to work at their drop-in center. Now I am able to give back to both of the communities that helped me so much in my recovery process. Reflecting on this journey, I wouldn't change a thing. In order to get to where I am today, I had to put in some serious hard work. No one could do it for me. I had to want it for myself. The key to all of this ending stigma so that everyone can reach out for help by educating, spreading awareness, and promoting acceptance of mental health, we can work to decrease the stigma. Thank you for your time.
proclamation will be read by Commissioner Larry Maggi for Teen Pregnancy Prevention Month.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Whereas in 1989, the teen pregnancy rate in Washington County among 15 to 17-year-olds was 39 for every 1,000 women. Excuse me. And whereas in response to the urgent need to reduce teen pregnancies, Dr. Mary Jo Pogorski founded UPMC Washington Teen Outreach Program in 1988. And whereas thanks to the outreach program's sustained efforts, Washington County's 2012 teen pregnancy rate dropped to 12 for every 1,000 women aged 15 to 17. And whereas since its founding, the program has reached over 330,000 young people across all 14 of the county school districts, offering vital education and support. And whereas with parental permission, students in grades 6 through 12 receive instruction through Real Talks for Teens, the original age-appropriate curriculum created by Dr. Pogorski. And whereas what began as a volunteer work with young parents has grown into a mentorship and education initiative that encourages teen parents to stay in school and develop strong parenting skills. And whereas UPMC Washington continues to provide unwavering support for the outreach program's mission to inspire, educate, respect, advocate for, and empower young people, one kid at a time. Now therefore be it resolved that we, the Washington County Board of Commissioners, do hereby proclaim May 2025 as Teen Pregnancy Prevention Month in Washington County, and encourage all residents and educators and organizations to support and celebrate the vital work of the UPMC Washington Teen Outreach Program. About this 15th day of May 2025 in Washington, Pennsylvania, Mr. Chairman, I move for approval.
Second.
Call please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes. Accepting this proclamation is Dr. Mary Jo Pogorski, Director of UPMC Washington Teen Outreach, and Amy Pogorski, PTT Education Community Coordinator for UPMC Washington Teen Outreach.
While they're coming up here, I gotta tell a story. Mary Jo knows what I'm gonna tell. We've been around for a while. 1993 or 94, me and my wife are in London, England, Tower of London. And to show you her worldwide reach, we're sitting there listening to the Beefeaters talk. And my wife said, that looks like Mary Jo Pogorski up there. Sure enough, she turns around and waves. It's Mary Jo Pogorski in London. So she goes worldwide.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, sir. Amy's gonna shake hands.
Yes, all right.
Okay.
You want to do this?
Can I give that to her?
Oh, I have a good
You
teacher
can
board.
project.
Oh,
Okay.
I can talk to 1,000 kids. I'll be fine. Thank you for listening to us and thank you for honoring us. I did volunteer with my first young parent in 1976. Took us 20 years to get funding for it. We have seen over 20,000 teen parents, so it's been a busy time. Our goal is to help them fulfill themselves. Just because they have a baby doesn't mean their lives can be wonderful. So we have a very high graduation rate. Amy knows, she works with these young women. We've never gone lower than 84% of our young mothers graduate. Usually it's closer to 100%, and nationally it's about 40%. So if a young mother has a baby in this country, they don't always finish high school. Our kids do. So that is the crux of it. Amy's been doing this work now. I have kind of been stepping back a little bit. So thank you for understanding that.
We're winging it, sorry. So yes, we just want to introduce, obviously, this is Sarah Schumacher. She works for the UPMC Washington Health System Foundation. And we are so honored to have your support always behind our programs. Yes, I'm so glad and blessed to be able to continue this work that my mom did, starting here so many years ago, and we continue to move to the future. Our young parents, fathers and mothers, both continue to stay in their children's lives. Graduating from high school, not making a second child is a massive goal for us, and to parent independently with the support of their family, but to be able to do that with confidence. So we're very honored to be able to continue to do that work.
I just wanted to say hello and also thank you again on behalf of Brooke Ward, our president of UPMC Washington. His schedule did not allow him to be here today, so he asked me to join Amy and Mary Jo. Our foundation does work very collaboratively with both of them and their team, and we're completely supportive of the work that they do in our community. I have 2 young teenage daughters, so it starts to become more and more personal to me, of course, as my own family works through growing up, and I know that Amy and Mary Jo are doing fabulous work. So just wanted, on behalf of the health system, to say thank you very much for this honor and congratulate Mary Jo and Amy on the fabulous work and all of you for your support. Thank you.
Thank you. The next proclamation
Yeah, we're
is
gonna
yours
do
as
it next.
well.
Yeah, we're gonna-
So before we start traveling, just stay put. Commissioner Janice will read the next proclamation for the Teen Mental Health Awareness Day.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. A proclamation whereas Teen Mental Health Awareness Day seeks to elevate teen mental health as a vital public health issue, raise awareness of available resources, highlight systematic inequities in mental health care, and amplify the voices of youth advocates, including those of the UPMC Washington Teen Outreach Common Ground Teen Center and youth throughout Washington County. Whereas the 2023 Pennsylvania Youth Survey reported that nearly 80% of students felt sad, lonely, or worried in the past month, which underscores the need for protective mental health support and intervention. And whereas in response to rising teen suicide rates, UPMC Washington Teen Outreach launched a Road to Better Mental Health Education in 2024, a 5-part program to support the youth and their families. And whereas the initiative includes a free online parent support group with over 450 members, a monthly teen mental health advisory board, and a teen grief and of loss discussion group held every 3rd Thursday at the Common Ground Teen Center, providing youth safe, supportive spaces to share and heal. And whereas teen outreach professionals provide school-based services across Washington County on critical topics such as bullying, teen depression, child abuse, and suicide prevention. And whereas teen outreach staff are trained in the SOS Suicide Prevention Program and are partnering with the Washington County Behavioral Health and Developmental Services to expand suicide prevention efforts countywide. Now therefore be it resolved that we, the Washington County Board of Commissioners, do hereby proclaim May 15, 2025 as Teen Mental Health Awareness Day in Washington County and call upon our residents, schools, organizations, and community leaders to promote mental health awareness, encourage open conversations, and support for the well-being of our youth. Adopted on the 15th day of May of 2025 in Washington, Pennsylvania. Mr. Chairman, I move to adopt.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes. And again, accepting this proclamation is Mary Jo Petrosky and her daughter, Amy. Thank you.
And we brought some young people also to celebrate them as well. Thank you so much.
So, the young people they're all members of our executive board of the teen center and our mental health advisory board, and 2 of them are staff members of our center. We have teens who run the center, which really makes the center, in my opinion, the best it could be, because teens are deciding how they want to work it. We are working with Jennifer and her team, especially with Kim, to try to get this SOS program connected in the school. It's an educational program, and once we have taught it, we will give the children, the students, a form that they can fill out. It's called an exit ticket, if they would like some counseling. And then I will then pass that on to the HDS to make sure we increase mental health services to the young people that say that self-identify as needing that. So we're gonna work with that collaboratively, and I don't know if you folks have anything you wanna say, young people. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Logan Hollywood. I'm one of the executive board members and staff members at the Teen Center. And overall, the Teen Center has been a great place both for myself, my siblings here, and so many other members of our community. As teens, it is a place outside of school, outside of stress of school, outside of the stress of our home life, to really connect with our other peers, learn from them, and empower us to become leaders as well. The center is entirely run by us, by the teens that actually attend there. And overall, it's a wonderful place both to learn more about yourself, learn more about mental health, and just connect with other teens. And most importantly, have fun.
Thank you.
We our brother covered it, we're good. We love our teen center, we're right here on Main Street, we're open every day, Monday through Friday, from 4 to 8. So if you have a young person in your life, we really encourage them to stop over, and please come and join us.
By the way, tonight is Beauty Loss, if anybody's interested in sending it to 6 o'clock.
Thank you. Logan's also a titanium tightness
He does.
t-shirt there. We focus so much on athletics in the high school, and Ringgold won this, Canamac and Peters won this, or McGuffey. Titanium Titans is a, if I butcher anything, just please correct me. It's a high school age, middle school age program for robotics, where these guys compete on a national level, state level, and I think that you've been winning a lot of things lately, and you're truly the pride of Washington County. If your kids aren't into sports, not all of them are, it's a great opportunity for them to go and be involved in a club, and what they do there is just a really, really neat thing. I know that all the commissioners have toured that a couple times, so a plug for your program as well. Keep representing Washington County with these robots, okay? That brings us to old business with our solicitor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. One item of old business, item A, purchasing on behalf of the Planning Commission respectfully request the Commissioners authorize payment of $14,231.67 for electrical wiring and the provision of 5 streetlights located at the Cross Creek County Park. Service will be performed by First Energy or West Penn Power, who is the lowest, most responsive, and responsible bidder.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
That concludes old business. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Knocked out of the park today. Nice job. Sure. Old business, chief clerk. New business, chief clerk.
Thank you. Chief Clerk, respectfully request the Commissioners approve the appointment of John Watson to the Southwest Corner Workforce Development Board.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Chief Clerk, respectfully request the Commissioners approve a stipulation to settle the assessment appeal filed by Greenwood Village LP at case number CV-2015-00771 concerning incorrect reassessment notices sent by the county assessor for 64 lots owned by Greenwood Village in a subdivision located in North Urbane Township in Washington County.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Chief Clerk, on behalf of Public Safety, respectfully request the Commissioners approve a facilities services agreement with Penn West University for the purpose of hosting pre-approved DHS and FEMA courses trainings. This agreement will be effective July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2026, and no county funds are required.
So moved.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Chief Clerk, on behalf of the Redevelopment Authority, respectfully request the Commissioners approve the amendments and revisions to the CDBG program, which is part of the county's consolidated and annual action plan.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Planning, respectfully request the Commissioners approve an amended division order with Range Resources for the Little Clara D 11H unit with a previously recommended decimal interest rate.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Planning respectfully request the Commissioners approve an amended division order with Range Resources for the Little Clara D 11H unit with a previously recommended decimal interest rate.
So moved.
Please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Finance, on behalf of the Public Defender, respectfully request the Commissioners approve a grant project modification request with the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, PCCD, for the Indigent Defense Grant Program. The modification increases the grant amount total to $194,922 and extends the program period for 1 year through December 31st, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Finance, on behalf of Human Services, respectfully request the Commissioners approve an addendum to the agreement with SPHS Connect Inc. for permanent supportive housing services to eligible homeless individuals and families. This addendum will increase the total amount to $49,000 and extends the period to December 31st, 2025. This will be paid through Act 13 funds.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Human Resources, respectfully request the Commissioners approve a revision to the dress code policy. The policy has been updated to authorize casual Fridays, in which employees will be allowed to wear jeans only on Fridays. All other provisions of the policy will remain the same.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Sorry, Casey.
Children and Youth Services respectfully request the Commissioners approve a provider agreement addendum with Innersight LLC for trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy to be added to the existing program for youth involved with juvenile justice or the child welfare system. The contract authorization amount will remain the same, will be for the period of January 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2025, and no additional county funds are required.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Children and Youth Services respectfully request the Commissioners approve a provider agreement addendum with Cornell Abraxas, Inc. for residential treatment and rehabilitation services of delinquent and dependent juveniles. The contract authorization amount will be increased to $350,000. It will be for the period of July 1st, 2024 through June 30th of 2025, and no additional county funds are required.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Behavioral Health and Developmental Services respectfully request the Commissioners approve the recommended mid-year contract adjustment agreements in the total amount of $319,203. Will be for the period of July 1st, 2024 through June 30th of 2025, and no additional county funds are required.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Aging Services respectfully request the Commissioners approve an agreement with Southwestern Pennsylvania Area Agency on Aging for a Senior Center Capital Assistance Grant. The contract authorization amount is $25,250. Will be for the period of July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2025, and no additional county funds are required.
So moved.
Second.
Roll, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Human Services respectfully request the Commissioners approve an application to BCED for funding through the Local Government Emergency Housing Support Program. The requested amount is $133,896.71. It will be used to assist individuals displaced by nature or man-made disasters, and no county match is required.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Purchasing, respectfully request the Commissioners approve the 2025 coffee and equipment pricing with Belfieur's Coffee Company. Prices will be in effect for the remainder of the contract through July 31st of 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Purchasing, on behalf of the Planning Commission, respectfully request the Commissioners authorize advertising for bids for welding services.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Purchasing, on behalf of Human Services, respectfully request the Commissioners authorize the advertising for homeless assistance programming proposals.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Purchasing, respectfully request the Commissioners approve 4 36-month agreements with Comcast for the previously recommended costs to provide access to breaking news and current events coverage essential for timely responses by law enforcement and public officials. These agreements will be funded through the respective departments' operating budget.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Purchasing on behalf of Buildings and Grounds and Public Safety. Respectfully request the Commissioners approve an agreement extension with KLH Consulting and Engineering Services at their 2025 hourly rates. The contract will be effective the date of agreement for a period of 1 year with options to extend.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Purchasing on behalf of Information Technology and the District Attorney. Respectfully request the Commissioners approve a minor equipment lease agreement for 7 laptops through Lenovo Financial Services. The initial lease agreement will be in effect for 36 months from date of approval at a monthly cost of $253.43, which will be paid with the District Attorney's operating budget.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
Purchasing on behalf of Information Technology and Court Administration. Respectfully request the Commissioners authorize the purchase, installation, monitoring, and service of panic buttons for the MDJ offices. The work is to be performed by Status Solutions, and the total cost will be $42,500. Costs will be paid with MDJ's security grant funds, and Act 13 funding will cover the remaining balance of approximately $7,500.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes. Chief Clerk, thank you. This brings us to a segment that is the public comment. We have one person signed up for public comment. This is Lawrence Blair.
Back.
Beck. My apologies, sir.
That's quite all right. My apologies for my writing. My name is Lawrence Beck, and I'm here as the chairman of the Building and Grounds Committee for the Long Branch Community Grange. The reason that I'm here today is to ask the commissioners to recognize the Grange as being tax exempt for the, as the property is spelled out in Act 34 of 2023, House Bill 1300, with pertinent attachments, pertinent information attached below, which I will give you. The Long Branch Community Grange, as it is today, is the result of mergers with Fowlfield and Deemston Granges, both of which date back to 1908, making us 117 years young. At one time, Washington County had somewhere around 60 granges. Today, there are only 5. Of those 5, only 2 own property. That would be the Grange of Ginger Hill and Long Branch. The 2 properties, the property owned by Long Branch Grange has a gas well. That gas well provides us with natural gas for heating and cooking, as well as a small income. Without those, we simply would not be able to afford to exist. The Long Branch Community Grange is proud to offer our local communities wholesome entertainment for families and seniors who otherwise might not be able to afford such things. We provide support to local school programs, as well as a facility which has been used for blood drives, charity dinners, health clinics, and more. Last November, we had a charity wreath auction which raised money for nearly 15 different worthy recipients, such as the Washington County Humane Society, Cancer Society, fire departments, and libraries. We are also actively working to become a warming and/or cooling shelter in the event the need should arise due to weather or local emergencies. We are a small group of dedicated volunteers who share in the desire to better our community using foundational beliefs of the Grange such as faith, hope, charity, and fidelity. For the Grange to become tax exempt as laid out in Act 34 would enable us to even better serve our communities and our residents. Thank you for your time and attention and consideration of this matter. If you have any questions, I would be happy to answer them as I am able.
Thank you for your comments. What I would suggest to you, sir, can you please leave your contact information with our staff in the back? We're going to work with our solicitor about Act 34 and tax claim office to see if we can answer your questions. At the absolute least, I want to come down and check out the Grange. So,
Thank you very much.
Mr. Beck, I was a proud member of the Claysville Grange for a lot of years, so quite familiar with what you.
Thank you.
There actually was an office holder in there years, the juvenile Grange. So.
We appreciate your efforts in that.
thank you, sir. Thank you for being here. Is there a solicitor's report?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, there is a tax refund request in the amount of $3,043.47.
So moved.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Maggi?
Yes.
Ms. Janice?
Yes.
Mr. Sherman?
Yes. Announcements, Chief Clerk.
An executive session was held at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, May 13, 2025, at the end of the agenda meeting to discuss personnel. The salary and retirement boards will follow this meeting, and the next regularly scheduled Board of Commissioners meeting will be held in this room at 10 a.m. on Thursday, June 5th, 2025, followed by the salary board. All county offices will be closed on Monday, May 26th, 2025, in observance of Memorial Day.
Okay, there will be no more business to be brought before this board. We stand adjourned. Thank you for coming.